message. Write that down because you know it's true. What's up, great people? Welcome to another edition of Convos from the Whip, where I teach you all things focused and fit, and I encourage you to live unapologetically healthy by disciplining your day. We're going to talk about something today that all of us are guilty of. The words I can't and I don't have. If you use those words far more often than you would like to, stick around because that's what we're talking about today. We're going to get those words out of our vocabulary. All right, guys. It's such a dirty word. It's almost worse than actual curse words. Using the words I can't or using the words I don't have are just setting us up to be stuck in a stagnant place that none of us want to be in. It keeps us from hitting the goals that we have for ourselves. It keeps us really from everything. So many different things that we could be achieving. And yet, we block our own blessings because we can't do something, or we don't have the means to do this or that, or we don't have the time to do that because of something else. Now, I understand that we all are busy people. We all have things going on in our lives, and we make time for the things that we want to do. So I'm going to give you 3 little suggestions that I would invite you to implement into your life so that you can start seeing results from the time that you give literally back to yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. 1, focus on the things that you do have and that you can do. When you shift your mindset to focusing on those things that you actually can do and you do those things, life gets a lot easier. Your days get a lot more productive because you're only focusing on those things that you can do. And when you focus on those things that you can do, you actually get to a place where you are completing things, and then you can give yourself the big pat on the back because you've actually achieved something. How many times do you wake up feeling rushed, feeling overwhelmed, or even in the middle of your day, you find that all of a sudden you don't have the time to do the thing that you plan to do that day? Focusing on those things that you can do each day. And maybe that means creating a list of 2 or 3 things, not 7 or 8 things that you can do to maximize your time and get to completion on things, which is the key, can make you feel more accomplished. When you feel more accomplished, you actually end up completing more per day, per week, because you're actually seeing results from getting things done. That goes into my number 2 tip. Guys, write it down. When did all of a sudden we get so crazy obsessed with typing things out and putting things in a Google Drive or a OneDrive or wherever you put your things digitally? When did that become the only way that we kept track of things? There is nothing wrong with good old pen and paper, guys. Nothing wrong with it. I use that in addition to using my digital means of keeping information. When you write things down, you tend to retain things better, and you will remember that something needs to get done. For me, if it's not in my calendar, if I don't write it down in my calendar, I literally don't do it. I don't think about it. It's not there. It doesn't exist. As soon as I write it down, that's when I realize I have a strategy, I have a plan, I actually put together my day or my week, and then I get it done. Tip number 2, make sure you're writing things down. That's the only way that you're going to retain it the best, and it's the only way that you're going to be able to even attack it with a fighting chance. Number 3 may seem counterproductive to tips 1 and 2, but if you choose one thing per week, one thing new per week to do and achieve, I promise you it is going to boost your productivity through the roof. It could be something as massive as doing a whole entire home cleanse and purge. It could be something as small as setting your clock 5 minutes early to wake up each morning. But when you do those things, these are things that we all know that we have the ability to do. We just don't do them because we have filled in those thoughts with I can't do because. And we've given ourselves all of these excuses for why we can't do something. So we're always giving ourselves an out. Don't give yourselves an out anymore. Discipline your days in a way that have you achieving the things you want to achieve. It's not rocket science. And yet we make it all rocket science. So choose one thing this week that you are going to do that is going to benefit you in some way, shape, or form. Again, it could be massive if you're up for the challenge, or it could be something very small. I suggest doing something very small so that you can build on it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section what you'd like to talk about next. What are some hacks that you need to get done in order to discipline your days so that you are doing more and achieving more? Getting to your next level opportunity is always the goal. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Share it, like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Start your day with gratefulness, end your day with gratefulness, and work your day with greatness because you are the best, you are the greatest, and you deserve it. Love and hugs, guys.